We last left Rouen and are on our way to Honfleur, but I just could not help myself from stopping at other landmarks along the way. This is the Benedictine Palace in Fécamp, Normandy. It was constructed in the late 1800s by Alexander the Grand, an art collector and wine and liqueur merchant. Story has it that he found a secret recipe from the monks of the abbey in his family's library, a medicinal and herbal concoction that dates back to the French Revolution. He then took the recipe and worked with a pharmacist to perfect it. The liqueur contains 27 herbs and is a big trade secret even today. The labels were inspired by monks and, well, it's quite the marketing story he developed. Today, the liqueur is still made here at the distillery, which you can tour, and is available for purchase at the gift shop. All right, we must go. Next up. I don't know if I should be on this road or not, but this is what I'm coming to see in Étretat. That right there. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Okay, I found a parking spot, which is amazing. And I'm right by the plage, the beach. Wow, I can't even think in other languages anymore. That's great. Oh, I don't need 15 hours. I got the ticket. It was only €1. And it's for 15 hours, especially when you're next to the beach. It's official. I think I'm moving to France. Wow, you can climb that. That would have been really cool to do. But that's okay. So this is one of Monet's paintings. There were fishing boats that were leaving, and that's basically it right there. That's pretty cool. We are finally driving south down the coast to Honfleur, where we will be spending the night, and I cannot wait to sleep because I am so tired. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. Arrived to this really cute stay. I am just going to charge. You see, this one has the right charger. This is amazing. It's a Tesla charger. So yay! I'm gonna just take that. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put that there. And I think that's it. I proceeded to go into the B&B, all the way up the stairs to my room, and finally rest for a few minutes looking outside the beautiful view of my window. Okay, now that we are all checked in, it is time for dinner. Okay, we're gonna eat there. La cantine. I had a delicious vegan risotto as well as a vegan brownie, both super yummy, and I was off for the evening. Good night. So, as it turns out, I got home from the restaurant last night and I went to get into bed. And as I pulled the cover, I actually saw on it a little red bug. And I was like, is this a bed bug? I searched the whole bed. There wasn't anything else. There was like nothing else. The bed was clean, like so clean. I checked under the mattress, under the sheets, the legs of the bed, inside the pillowcases, everywhere. And there was nothing else. Maybe it's like a garden thing because we have them in New York as well. Tiny red bugs. They're not ticks. They look like little termites, but they're not, they don't do any damage. They don't really harm you. They're like harmless. And I wasn't sure if that was something similar here in France, because if it is, then okay, whatever. But because I am who I am, I slept here. The good news is that this bathtub is huge. So like I could fully extend myself, which is really nice because my bathtub in New York City, I can't. Sleeping in the bathtub wasn't that bad actually. I checked the pillow. The pillow was fine, so I grabbed the pillow, and then I wasn't going to use the blankets, so I just used towels, and it was good. It was good. It was good. I slept all right. A little hard, but honestly, I felt like I was in my own cocoon. So I just think it's going to be very interesting when I go downstairs for breakfast and I am asked how did I sleep. I'm gonna gonna be like, not bad, not bad. But can I ask you about this thing that I saw? Because I want to make sure it's not a bed bug. So if I look super exhausted, you know why. Let's go. Over there is the English Channel, and it comes in here, which is the end of the Seine River, and this is the old basin. This is where a lot of trading happened during medieval times.
It's raining. So let me tell you what just happened with the car. I come back from shopping. The owner comes to me and says, hey, we're trying to get this car in the garage you were in before. Do you think you can back your car up so we can fit it in? Of course, no problem. I go to take the charger out, right? Because you can't move the car while you have the plug in, and it doesn't want to come out. Couldn't figure it out. Finally, after fumbling for a while and calling the car bizarre, because it is very much bizarre. It's also probably user error, but part of it has been car error. We get it out. And so he's like, why don't you back up? So I start backing up, and the white car gets to go inside the garage. But the owner comes around and is like, oh no, your front wheel is crushing my charging cable. I don't know how many times I have said, pardonnez-moi, 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 pardon, pardon, pardonnez-moi. I said, I'm sorry, like so many times. But honestly, it was not only my fault, it was just, oh God. I feel like they think I'm crazy. I feel like they think I'm crazy. And now I'm just thinking what they must be thinking, because my bed has been made. I spent the night in the tub, and they found Baby Yoda and towels in the tub. And I just wonder what that conversation must have been like. So, on that note, I checked it again, and it is perfect. There's nothing wrong. I'm happy to say that I will be sleeping on the bed tonight, so yay. All right, bye.
Good morning. We are on our way out of Honfleur today, which is a pity because this weekend there's that festival that's going on. It's done once a year where they celebrate sailors and fishermen, and so sad. But we are headed back to Paris today, and before we get there, I want to check out Deauville and maybe Trouville. Depends on the timing and depends on how much charge I can get. I currently have a little bit more than half a tank, so I can go 200 kilometers, and I think Deauville is about 25 kilometers, so we'll be fine. But once we get there, we should definitely think about charging this bad boy, because I want to make sure I don't get stuck anywhere, especially when you're traveling in between cities. There aren't that many charging ports. Let's do this. Let's go. We are in the city center of Deauville. Apparently, I heard that this is like the Hamptons of New York, so we'll see. So they have a map here, and New York. Just that way. I took a pause because I want to walk around for at least half an hour, but I want to see if I can put a little bit of a charge. Okay, I found one, but it's kind of far. Ugh, just take me there. Okay. Let's go. Eureka, I think we finally found a spot with a charging port. Eureka! And they left the cable on the floor, so I'm gonna run it over. It's a nice day. Bonjour. Okay, so we're going to go like this. Non, oui, je viens d'arriver. Pardon. Honnêtement, je ne sais pas. C'est la première fois que j'utilise la voiture électrique. Yes. He asked me how many kilowatts there were, and I have no idea.
Ah oui. Et la boîte, c'était là, c'est 32, c'est ça?
Okay, so as it turns out, I needed to download this app here called Monet Beach Stick. And because T-Mobile has me on 2G, an app that takes maybe 15 seconds to download is probably going to take about 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm waiting. There was a Tesla, the guy that was here, he pulled up and he asked all the right questions because there's someone charging on the supercharger right now, which only takes about 30 minutes. And I was left just like, and they made an arrangement where he's almost done and he's gonna come. The guy is also going to Paris and I'm just like, great, I have the slow one where it takes about like 10 hours, I think. So, take it as it comes. Update, it's been about 5 minutes and the app only downloaded 15%. I need internet. On utilise l'application, n'est-ce pas?
Moi, j'ai un badge.
Ah, d'accord. Well, the interesting news is that apparently this is a haunted house. It sure does look like it. And apparently there's a woman that lives on the top floor and on summer nights she likes to come out swimming. I am literally at 33% of the app being downloaded. And honestly, when this guy comes back, I'm gonna be like, can I just like be next after you? Frustrating, but it is what it is. I'm gonna check out at least what you do when you start. So, bienvenue. Let's see, start a charge. Wait. La demande de préautorisation de la facture sont pour un montant maximal de 25 euros. Okay. Don't tell me I can use a credit card this whole time. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let's see if that's true. Please wait. Oh my gosh, don't tell me that all this time I've been here. So what does the app do? Declined. Now we're gonna try again. Refuser. Declined. Holy cow. Okay. Ugh. Okay, so while I was leaving, this couple came in their Tesla and they were like, excuse me, are you done? And I'm like, yes. And they're like, it doesn't work? And I was like, no, it does. I'm just American and none of my cards work. And they were like, nope, it won't work. You need the card or you need like a blue chip credit card thing. This is honestly just a little complicated. I'm not worried, but at what part
do I become worried. So I'm gonna go and see if I can find something to eat, download this app, see if I can charge my car with this app, and then go from there.
This painting, really good condition. It's Baccarat for 160 euros for a set of 10, and they don't seem chipped or anything, which is amazing. I honestly am a bit concerned about the electric vehicle. I mean, I'm not using anything, but I need to figure it out. What I love about specifically French flea markets is that there's such history in this country that the chances of you finding something so amazing is like greater than, let's say, in the US, because it's a younger country, right? But things here just seem in way better condition, and I think things just stay within the families for a long time, and then they just get rid of it. So it's always nice to see some good finds. I saw this and I fell in love with it. It is silk. It is beautiful. I love the colors. I love the floral pattern. It's really thin and long, so you know, you can put it around, you can tie different ways, however you'd like, and obviously you style it. But yeah, I really liked it. Ticket on it that said 35 euros, and the woman gave it to me for 20. I was gonna negotiate for 15, but I thought 20 was actually very reasonable and fair. Yeah, I'm excited. So, you know, those things where even if it was designer or not, I loved the pattern, I loved the fabric, and so it can become part of my collection. I fear that once I get to Paris, I won't be able to charge the car. And that fear comes from, I think I said I would return the car full, but I wonder if I didn't, like literally to charge the car, it's probably like 10, 15, max 25 euros. I really wanted to take some stops along the route. I did imagine myself looking at other chateaus along the Seine, but I don't know if I'm gonna have enough charge. So at this point, I didn't get breakfast because I swapped breakfast for this marché aux puces, and the flea market was totally worth it. I still need a charge. We're definitely gonna have to have something to eat, but I need to plan better. Thank goodness that we got an extension on the car. It was extended for free until tomorrow, Sunday at noon. But I totally want to get rid of it today because I actually have to check into my hotel today. I'm gonna go out tonight and I don't want to deal with parking in Paris. So we're gonna return it today. It's just hopefully getting there in a good time. Okay, enough chitter chatter. We have to move. Let's go. Pretty. Bonjour. Est-ce que vous avez des choses vegan par hasard? I got like a traditional baguette and some other things, but it started to rain and we came across yet another little flea market. Love flea markets, but I am getting so wet. That is beautiful. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh, beautiful. C'est naps. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Ça va, ça tombe comme ça. Elle vous a attiré l'œil celle-ci, hein. J'ai vu. Bon, bah je te laisse.
très joli.
Merci.
Merci.
Sans problème. Hein? Ah ouais.
So I am back in the car and I just went inside this place. It's a vegan place. I'm so happy that I stopped in. Oh, actually, she gave me this. Voila. It is a vegan cafe, and she was so nice, so passionate. I got myself a croque monsieur, which I am so excited about. Oh my gosh. Also, it comes with a salad, and I think if I heard her correctly, this is a little like fruit cake made from apples, and I think it was her grandma's recipe that she made vegan, unless it was already vegan, but I think she made it vegan. And some goodies that I don't see in the States, so bringing these as a gift. So we have cookie, which this one actually she said that it was Swiss. This one's also I think English or Swiss or something. We have some granola, some candy. We have the cookie again. Oh yeah, and then we have this, which is the pâté. So it's a vegan pâté made in France. And last but not least, we have this terrine au grain germé. I've never tried it, but she said it was so good. So, I mean, I trust her. Here's the deal. To get to Paris, it's going to take how many kilometers? 200 kilometers. And we currently have 150. I'm going to have to find a charging station, and maybe we can eat the croque monsieur. If not, then I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so I came and I found a charger, but here's the problem. I don't have that. My end is a plug because I don't know why, but that's what it is. And not bad. It tastes like a hammy cheese. It's very thin, but it's good. Que reste-t-il de nos amours? Que reste-t-il de ces beaux jours? Is it the other way around? I don't remember. Une photo, vieille photo de ma jeunesse. Okay, so I'm partially freaking out because I'm cutting it almost close down to the wire. I am down to 66 kilometers, and it's very, how do you say, it scares me. It's very worrisome. Okay, look, I'm at 46, and there's some places, there's some spots here, but I don't know. This is annoying. What is going on? You need a badge. Wow. You need a badge. You need a badge, and I don't have a badge. I wonder if the rental place should have given me a badge or something. Okay. It's okay. We're gonna be fine. We are near the city center, which is probably about, I don't know, maybe like 15 more kilometers. But then from there, we're kind of like in a pinch. This is the city of Rouen. This TomTom map, I mean, no wonder no one uses TomTom anymore because it's terrible. Okay, let's see. Let's go try it out, even if it's this little one here. Okay. They've been here for 4 hours. This person's been here for 14 minutes. Ugh, this is terrible, terrible. All right. I have no idea what to do. Having an electric car is just really time consuming, to be honest. It really, really is. Officially hit red. I just went somewhere and
they said that they had 4 available and there were only 2 and they were taken. Also, I wasn't able to use them because they required some sort of beeping card. So I really don't know what to do. Kilometers are ticking. Aww. Okay, let's see what the funny business here is. Oh, this is getting kind of crazy. Okay, so there's a spot here, but press through the screen. Whatever. Okay, that one's free. Yes. Open the branch. Okay, hold on. I need to park the car in. Please let it be something. We need for it to be something. So we need our own cable. So we're gonna press that. Okay, and then we have to put it in there. Eureka, that fit. Please let me pay for it. Please let me pay for it. Okay. So then this goes in here. Holy cow. I could cry. All right, please let me pay for it. Oh, it says your badge. No. Please take my card. Try again. What the heck? Service not working. So crazy. I need that. I need that card, and I don't have that card. But why does it say Visa, MasterCard? That is crazy. I'm gonna cry. I'm legit going to cry. We have been so close, and yet so far. I literally don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. Like, none. Budget is closed because it's Saturday. So, I don't think I can call them. I'm going to have to see if there's an after hours number that I can call, because this is kind of ridiculous right now. I'm waiting for the app to charge on my phone. It's probably going to take like 10 minutes because I'm on 2G. Fantastic. Oh, and I have 28 kilometers left on the card. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. Ah. The update is that I searched everywhere. I went to booking.com. I looked at what hotels were hotels that had charging stations. I called a couple of them. They said they didn't have, but I called one hotel and they were like, yeah, we have. We're gonna have to put like a pre-authorization on your credit card. And I was like, I don't care, do whatever you need to do. And so she's like, it's first come, first serve. There are 2 available. So, I mean, here we go. It's inside a garage and I really hope that it can work. Okay, so they say they have their hotel, Mercure and Ibis. To use it, please take the special cables at your disposal and reception at Mercure. Okay. Okay. 500 euros later, yes, 500 euros later, we're going to try it because they needed a cushion payment. I don't know what. I just saw these guys that came and they said that their thing wasn't working. So I really hope it works. 246 middle. 246 middle. Oh my gosh, that doesn't fit. Does this fit? I'm trying to see. Yeah, I was like, okay, that one does fit. But this one,
You have to push.
and twist.
Oh man, that worked before.
It's all good. I can keep trying.
Can you unplug that?
Oh, this one? Oh, it actually won't come out now. That is crazy. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. Yes, I think you've got it. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. The rental place gave me a charger, but it's for the house. So I have this one, and then at the other end is this, and I'm like, why would you give me this? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm like, it's so crazy. Oh, well, thank you so much. Have a good vacation. Thank you. Okay, so it looks like it's charging. Okay, it says it's charging and that it's gonna take 20 hours. Charge of 34 kilometers per hour. Oh my gosh, it's at least going down, but 34 per hour. I was hoping that I just stayed here 1, max 2 hours. I know that's big thinking, but I'm really hoping that, like, come on, how do I still have 28? I was not planning on staying here for so long, but OMG, I mean, wow, this has been such an adventure. This has been literally such an adventure. And I don't know if I would go electric, honestly, just based on this. I mean, don't get me wrong, everything was working fine, but like, it's honestly like you really need to plan it. So this is what happened. I called, right? And the woman's like, yeah, no problem, you can come, fine. I get to reception and this woman's there and she's like, what's your room number? No problem, we can give you the cable. And I was like, I actually don't have a room here. And she's like, did you have a room yesterday? And I was like, no. I was like, I actually have a room with the hotel next door who shares the same parking spot, but the cables belong to this hotel. And they were like, well, it's private, so we can't do that. And I was like, I literally called and I asked and they said it was okay. And she's like, when did you call? And I was like, 20 minutes ago. She was like, I'll do it this time, but usually we don't do it. I'm like, thank you so much. I told the other lady at the other hotel that I was literally on the brink of tears because this has become stressful. And honestly, like, there's just so much time that I could have had if, I don't know. It's a very interesting thing because I don't think I was set up for success. I was given a house cable, first of all. So even if I found other stations, I wasn't able to use it. If a station had a cable, my card does not work. My credit cards do not work because they use debit cards, bank debit cards here that are to France. So I understood from what someone explained to me. Also, the car company did not give me a card so that I can use it to charge the car at any of the stations available publicly. And I honestly feel like that would have been the best way because sure, let me charge it along in my dates, you know, like yes, charge me what I've charged for the car, you know, but they didn't. So I don't know. Also, when I rented the car, I did say it's the first time I'm renting an electric car, and they did not really walk me through it much. Et à votre avis, c'est facile pour charger la voiture? Quand on trouve...
oui, quand vous trouvez, après c'est 2-3 heures de charge.
Ok, d'accord. C'est pas mal. Ok. I mean, honestly, like nothing. And I had asked if the cable was in the car. So it's honestly been just very frustrating. I don't know what the process looks like in the United States. I can only speak now from experience in France, what it looks like. But I honestly think that if we are going to be using electric vehicles, that there just has to be more spaces for them, because so many times I've arrived places and there were no available spots. Literally
2, max I've seen is 4 at a time. But when you are in a city or you have a country that is really trying to, I don't know, go for that, maybe setting those things up. Long story short, for a road trip, if it's a close road trip and you can go and come back within your limits, then it's fine. But if you're over that limit, you really, really, really need to make sure you research everything out of it. And I love to research everything, but I mean, this has just been a major whirlwind. It has been a major whirlwind. So what's going to solve this problem actually is me learning how to drive manual, because there's so much more available here and they are half the price of an automatic car. Can you imagine if I did rent a manual? I actually was considering it. I'm so glad that I didn't, because I could not do a manual electric. That would have been crazy. Are manuals electric? I don't even know. It's so hot in here. Can I open this? The good news is that we are back in Rouen, which I actually really did enjoy. I liked Rouen. I was actually kind of sad that my time in Rouen was limited. But you see how the universe works? The universe is like, this is all happening for a reason. And listen, guys, I want you to know, I am super bummed out about this. Like, if you can't tell how bummed out and stressed and on the verge of tears I am. But I do believe that everything happens for a reason, and here we are learning. I don't know, we're all probably just gonna get really good laughs out of this, really, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. As long as I arrive to Paris tonight, it will be okay. It will be okay. Oh gosh. All right, let's go. I know this has been like a crazy day, but honestly, I think this is my favorite part. It just melted all the worries away, getting caught in the rain and being serenaded by a 1,000-year-old church that was through medieval times in the city of medieval times. Like, it's just something special. It's something that just doesn't happen. Okay, it's been a couple of hours. Let's turn this on. Oh, thank goodness, 182. All we need to get to Paris is 130, so it says. And if we have an extra 30, that's 160. 70, 80 means we have an extra 50, which means it's about an extra 45 minutes to an hour. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. 65%. I think we're good. We should be arriving just before midnight. So yeah, we're driving in the dark, and it's okay because we're gonna make it. Turn it off. Oh, how do you take it out? Oh, I think I know. You have to walk away. Come on, beep off. We walked back. And now we can take it out. Yes, give it to me. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. There we go. So this I have to return so I can get my 500 euros back. Holy cow, I didn't think we would see the day. I just had a little freak out. I saw this closed and I was like, oh my gosh, please don't tell me that this thing is closed. We have 26 kilometers left. I literally was freaking out on the highway the whole way here because I kept dropping about 4 to 5 kilometers every 5 minutes. Just take this car away from me. Just take it away. Good night. Time to go. Goodbye, voiture. Goodbye. So, you're probably not going to believe this, but we still technically have the car. I know. They told me to bring it back on Sunday at noon, and that's exactly what I did. Only today there's no one there because it's closed. So what am I supposed to do, right? Tomorrow's a holiday, so I don't know. So I left the car there, and I have no idea what's going on and what's going to happen. Got some tickets for raffles. I was stopped by some firefighters, and why not? Why not? Reflection of the clouds in the water. So we grabbed an energy juice. It's carrots, ginger, lemon, oranges to continue giving us some oomph as we continue to go down. Paris. It's been a very nice day. It's been way better than yesterday. I feel much more calm. even though I have that car still technically in my possession. So I hope tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. when I call them, someone picks up and I can drop off keys, because if not, that's going to be a huge issue. Cheers. Good morning again. Yes, it's me, and yes, I technically still have this car. I don't know if this is how things should be working. Today is Whit Monday, and it's a religious holiday that is observed. I was hoping that they could be open on Monday so that I can return the car keys to them, but they are not open. So this poses a giant problem. Luckily, I am still here tomorrow morning, meaning in Paris. So at some point, I need to get back to them and return this, but I am going to share my feedback because this has been an outrageous car rental experience. And I did not want to leave the keys inside of the car because, well, it's like in an open public garage, and last thing I need is someone to come up in the door of the car, see the car key in there, and just drive away. That would be about 40,000 euros too much than what I was expecting to pay for the car. But needless to say, here we are, and well, I keep calling them today and there's no one that answers. So, crazy. All right. This store has, I believe, all American goodies, but I am sticker shocked at this box of Cheerios. €9, €9.50. I mean, that's not too terrible, $4.50. I think this sells for like $3 anyway. Very interesting. Good morning. The car saga continues. Today is finally the day. I am going back to the rental place because they say they're open and we are going to get this all sorted out. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if there's the same car in front. Let's see. Bonjour. Alright. Are you kidding me? All this time, this was the return? No, you're kidding me. All this time? Oh my gosh. You're joking. Oh my gosh, you're joking. Oh mon Dieu. Okay, let's go chopped. Of course it would happen to me. Can you believe this? Literally around the corner, you come and you leave the car here. And also, there's a charging station. Like, literally, wow. Just wow. And what's interesting as well is that I asked the guy that worked in there the other day, and he said he didn't know, you just leave it out in front, but like, right diagonally across is this thing where you leave the car here. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Here's the update. So I went back and they were like, why didn't you return the key yesterday? And I was like, because you guys were closed. And they were like, no, we were open. And I was like, no, I called at 9 a.m., at 12 a.m., and at 2 p.m. and you guys have been closed. Also, yesterday was a holiday, so it made sense. I couldn't come, you know, and just for the fun of it, come all the way back here to see if you were open or not. And they were like, no, we were open. And then I said, also, I didn't receive a card to charge the car. Like, that makes it impossible. And they were like, no, we don't give you a card. And then I was like, the cable inside of the car is for the house. Like, you need an outlet. Like, I know that there are some stations that have that outlet, but I didn't have a card. And as a foreigner, and they were like, yeah, that's the cable. And so it didn't seem like anything was anything. I mean, this has been just such an adventure. And I feel like that's what I need to call it, so I don't cry tears of oceans. Because it's an adventure. So then they were like, well, I have to charge you because technically you gave in the key today. So the charge went up double the price. And I was like, that's kind of crazy. So then I explained that I had to waste a day literally trying to find a charge, and I spent 7 hours in another city trying to charge the car. And then, like, by the time I got to Paris, I only had 20 kilometers left. Long story short, they redid it because the car wasn't fully charged. I had to pay about 40 euros for that, which, fine. I mean, I would choose to pay the 40 euros versus having to spend 8 hours just waiting for a car to charge. They honored the original price, and that is that. That is where our saga ends, if you can believe it. So, what have we learned? If you're gonna rent an electric car, make sure that you have the right cable. Make sure that you research how and what are the ways that you can pay for your stations to recharge. Make sure that you really plan out your routes so that you are absolutely sure that you have enough mileage and that there is space for you to charge your car. And the last one is just take it easy, because I know I was stressing. I know I wanted to cry so bad. So there it is. We are done with our journey here in France. We are done. I am going to get back to New York and I am going to edit these videos, which are what you're seeing right now. So I hope that you've enjoyed this journey. Please leave me a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this video, about previous videos, what you want to see. It's been a real journey and adventure, and I know that I've just been recording it, but it felt like I've had a community with me all along. And c'est tout. So from Paris, I'm going to sign off and enjoy the rest of the